I'm a church girl. My dad's a pastor. He's still a pastor. So we grew up in church. Hallelujah, thank you, Jesus, all day long. I did praise and worship, singing in front of my dad's church. And they wanted me to sing a song that Sunday morning. And I didn't even sing. I looked in the back at the pulpit where my dad was, and I said, Dad, I got something to say. I need to tell the church something. And I was like, the reason why I need to tell you all this, I was like, because I need your prayers. So me getting HIV, it was like a shock. It was just like, how did I get this? How did it hit the Howells house? How did it hit here? Being a good wife, and I did the right thing, and because of an affair that happened in my marriage by my spouse at the time, that's how I got it. The only thing they did was gave me one sheet of paper, counseling statement. If I'm not mistaken, it was outdated in the first place. I was going through so many emotions about finding out I was HIV positive that paper really just went through one ear and out the other. It was kind of like, okay, hurry up and read this and let me sign it off. And like I said, that commander, that captain that day that gave me my counseling, it was more like she was in my business. I honestly don't think she knew too much about HIV. So all she did was read me a statement, read me my rights, told me what I can and cannot do, and I signed off on that counseling statement, and that was it. How do I even disclose my status? How do I do this? How do I get those words out my mouth? HIV. I was afraid of how he was going to look at me. I was afraid that how he would judge me, and the only thing I could say is you need to get a condom. The other soldier, he was tested negative. It was a one-time thing. I just wanted to give up. I hated myself. Like I said, if convicted, I was looking at 8 to 12 years, and I had so many thoughts going on my head when I was sitting in court. Like, you know, what if I walk out and so many people walking around calling me the monster? What if I get labeled a sex offender? What if they take my kids away from me? I felt like I went out and killed a whole bunch of people. They made me feel like that. I felt that nobody on trial knew anything about HIV. Only the doctor himself that they interviewed, the prosecutors, even my own lawyer. It was like nobody knew. They could care less about who I was as a person, my children, my background, what I've done, in life. All they looked at was, she's HIV, what can we do to prosecute her? The media, the military courts, whatever, they could call me whatever they wanted to call me, but I knew I wasn't those names that they were calling me. I just was a human being trying to, just wanted to fit in, just wanted to be loved, but it seemed like that 3-letter word HIV just had me stuck.